San Francisco. Super Week. No off-season. This is the Sport Beach Clubhouse, where sport, culture, and marketing play on.
Hi everyone, I'm Evin Shutt, Global CEO of 72andSunny. I'm joined here by Amit Singh from Adobe. Super excited to be here at Stagwell's Sport Beach Clubhouse at Super Bowl in San Francisco. And we're kicking off the content studio, Amit, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So obviously Adobe's headquarters are here in San Francisco, but tell me about how it feels to be at Super Week ahead of the Super Bowl in your hometown and Adobe's hometown.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, personally for me, it's my first Super Bowl, which is strange to think about, but for Adobe, this is our first year of our official partnership with the NFL. So when we found out that the first Super Bowl that we were officially going to be part of was going to be in our backyard, that was a huge thing for us, and it's really exciting time for us to be here. We have a presence all across the Bay Area to be able to share this with the Bay Area community and our employees, as well as make a presence here is a really important thing for Adobe.
Yeah, it's so fun. I didn't even put two and two together, the first year of the partnership and Super Bowl's here. That's incredible. Yeah. Well, tell us more about the Adobe's partnerships at the league, the team, and the player level. I think Adobe has been incredible. You've been a huge force in that, getting involved in sport and creating these partnerships. But tell us about how you're engaging as a brand when you do those partnerships and what you're hoping to get out of them.
Yeah, I think the important thing to note is Adobe does have a duality to its business. So we talk to consumers. We're known for our creative tools, all the tools that creative pros know and love. We also have a very strong enterprise software business. So when we think about the scale and the reach that our businesses have and where we can really market those, sports is a no-brainer for us. So when we look at the partnerships we've developed with leagues and teams over the last 4 or 5 years, you look at NFL, obviously, MLB, Premier League over in Europe, Real Madrid, we've got partnerships with the PGA Tour, and all of our local Bay Area teams. They really allow us to showcase our technology in service of fan engagement and fan experience through the leagues and the partners we have. So at the league level, that's been really interesting. And then at the player level, I think what it's really allowed us to do is focus in on the personalities that have creative backgrounds that really allow people to see themselves reflected in the players that they're really passionate about. So whether it's partnering with players to design their brand or partnering with them to create tools that our consumers can then see in our products, that's been something really important to us.
I love that. And there's so many of the athletes today that are creators in and of themselves and love creativity, whether it's photography or design or whatever it may be. It's kind of endless. And that leads me to a part of the NFL partnership in My Cause, My Cleats.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So My Cause, My Cleats is an activation that we are really proud of being part of this year. And the way we approached it was, if players are going to wear cleats that are designed in honor of a specific cause that they're really passionate about, the design process, the way these designs come to life, from ideation to actually showing up on cleats, that's very authentic to what we are as enablers of creativity. So we partnered with George Kittle and Jaden Daniels. We linked them up with 2 creators, Brandon Sanfilippo and Joe Castro, and allowed them to partner with them and showcase how that ideation from a player's mind working with a specific creator works. And of course, we captured a lot of content around it, showcasing how our tools were authentically used in the creation of these cleats. So it's a partnership that we are really proud of.
It's so incredible, and I think when people think about Adobe and you think creativity and sport, it doesn't always go hand in hand until you bring things to life like that, where it's such an obvious opportunity, and often the best ideas are things where you're like, can't believe this hasn't been done before.
Absolutely, and you think about it, the teams, the leagues, the players we partner with, they're all interested in creating and amplifying their brand. And the best way to do it is to show up creatively, to stand out. And the way we do that is through our tools, and our tools enable that creativity to really shine through.
I love it. Well, looking ahead, what excites you? Like, what's on the horizon for Adobe and sports marketing?
Well, we've got a very robust portfolio right now, and we're really excited by the partners that we have. I think for us, it's about helping our partners really deliver the next generation of fan experiences and fan engagement. Whether it's through the use of our AI agentic technology, whether it's through the use of our creative tools, there's so much potential to create personalized experiences at scale for our partners. And so Adobe wants to play a foremost role in that, and we feel really proud of the partnerships that we have to enable us to do that.
It's so amazing. One of my favorite moments recently was at an Angel City game, and Adobe's a sponsor of the NWSL, obviously, and so around the boards around the field were Adobe red, and the photographer in front of us, who had been taking photos of the game, was editing in Adobe tools, and I was like, this is
live.
That coming to life, and we should talk about that because we should do something with that for sure. Because obviously that's a huge part of it.
Absolutely.
Well, can you tell me what's your favorite collaboration you've done with Adobe and sports?
There's a few. It's like picking a favorite child. I think for me, I mentioned My Cause, My
We won't
Cleats.
tell them. We won't tell them.
Yeah. My Cause, My Cleats is really close to me. But there's another one that we did with the NFL when we first started off, and that is allowing fans to create their own helmet online. And it's at helmetcreator.adobe.com, and it uses our generative AI tools. And it really puts the fan experience at front and center of the way we are showcasing our partnership with the league. And I'm really proud of that. It's something that might, in the general scheme of things, seem like a smaller engagement and activation, but the way it allows fans to really engage and get up close to our tools while showcasing their passion for the game is something I'm really proud of.
I love it. And I saw some of that firsthand even at the game in Madrid and other places where it came to life. It's super cool. Well, we've worked together for some time now, which is incredible. And I think one of the things that leads to great work are strong relationships and high trust and how we can bring it together. What do you like about working with 72andSunny, Amit?
Well, I have a long history of love and affection for 72. It goes back over 14 years now. Obviously, I was at Starbucks before Adobe, and 72andSunny was our creative agency. And I just have so much respect for the balancing of craft and pragmatism that 72andSunny does. And oftentimes, you can see creatively folks can get stuck with blinders on, but 72 does not have that. And the sense of partnership that I've always experienced with 72 is second to none. And of course, credit to folks like you, Evin, who've been there for so long and have created that culture. It's a very precious culture and needs to be protected because you really partner with clients, and I've seen that firsthand at Starbucks. I've seen it at Adobe as well. The work is top-notch, and it's a really result of real collaboration.
Well, it's also a reflection of the partner, right, and how you show up. And we're so fortunate to have worked with you for so long, and to be able to have the easy conversations, the hard conversations, all in the spirit of getting to impact ultimately and driving the business, right? So really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for stopping
Thank you
by.
for having me. Yeah.
That's it for now. We're on the ground all week at Super Bowl week. You can follow 72andSunny on socials to catch all the action.
Great. Thanks, Evin.
Thank you.